All is one. P.A. Finley, Anonymous, TheUniVerse, coming at you live on this beautiful Monday morning, the 22nd, June 22nd, 2020, California time, Bay Area, USA. Sending out an atomic mushroom cloud explosion of love all across the globe. When do we not need that, right? Okay? Always can use a whole lot of that love. Love is the topic I'm speaking of. Love me some love, you guys. Okay, shout out to my listeners and viewers. Thank you so much, you guys. Online, like, sharing, and subscribing, leaving comments. You guys are backing this up, from afar, but you still got the support. You're backing the program up. We appreciate you so much. Sending a special shout out. Oh, wait a minute, hold on, y'all getting singled out. Gotta get y'all in. Sending out a special shout out to my all-in-allers. You guys are participating a little bit more. You guys are buying the tickets, concession standing, the merch. You guys pretty much our financial backing. The oil in the engine, if you will. We thank you so much. You guys get a double dap. Appreciate your participation in everything you do. Please keep up the good work. Yeah, right? Sending out an extra special shout out to the soul models. You guys get a triple dap. You guys are on the front line. You guys are the athletes. You guys are the ones who everybody is coming to see. You guys on the front line, appreciate your sacrifice and your service, everything you're doing to promote this movement. It's all in all movement. We're trying to get this stuff. We're trying to spread this like the coronavirus. Okay. And yeah, thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and take this time out to give Mother Earth a hug. I forgot to give Mother Earth. Sorry, Mother Earth. Sorry. We're sorry. We need to, let's do that. Let's do that claw squeeze. Y'all know we get claws. Get the claws in. Claw squeeze hug. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you. The original Big Mama. Thank you so much. Yes. This is going to be part 3 of the purpose of the African American. Hang out with me. It's going to be awesome.
Who are you? Do you know who you are? Who are you? Do you know who you be? Who are you? Do you know the one you don't call? Who are you? Do you know the one you call me? Who are you? Do you know the soul inside you? Who are you? Do you know the spirit within? Who are you? Do you know where you're gonna go? Who are you? Do you know where you've been? Who are you? Do you know who you are? Who are you? Do you know who you be? Who are you? Do you know the one you don't call? Who are you? Do you know the one you call me?
Let's dive in, shall we? We got a couple of videos out already up. And this one here, I might include it here. I might not, depending on how I'm feeling. Black diamonds. We are the diamonds. We are diamonds. Listen, the African American. Okay, first of all, let me say this. I could easily be called an African Caucasian. That's right. The Caucasian bloodline is here as well as my African bloodline. We don't like to admit that. We don't talk about that too much, do we? It's not a hot topic. We don't, in the barbershops, we don't talk about it. We were trying to be as far away from Caucasian as possible. But after this, we're going to embrace that as part of ourselves. We're going to embrace that part of ourselves. It could have been, okay, so the mix and matching came out of the sense of love. We would rather the R word wasn't involved, right? Our history is something else, ain't it? So I don't think I have to bring up how the African American was created, right? I don't have to highlight that part of the history. I mean, I can, but for the sake of a whole bunch of stuff, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna assume you already know how we came about. Now, you look at my pigmentation. Okay, pigmentation. I'm caramel. I'm like 50% melanin. I got, right? I'm like in the middle. I'm like black and white. You can see the black and white in me. You can see both features. Okay? Now you got shades. Undercover brother. I forget the name of the actor. Eddie Griffin is the star of Undercover Brother, but McBride, I forget his name though. The brother. Anyway, there's a part in there when he was talking about something. I forget. He's in it. It's a lot of brothers. Everybody's talking about something. And he got to talking about, he said something like, when it comes down to the many races of black folk, everybody, in pause, everybody just stopped. It's like you could hear the proverbial scratch of the record. Like everybody looked like, what? And he stopped and said, well, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like the many races of black folk. I'll never forget that. I got a lyric called "Nothing But My LOs," and it was a feature. I wrote. Somebody else had another "Nothing Like My LOs, Loved Ones," and so I wrote a lyric. I wrote a verse to it, and it went, "Nothing ain't nothing like my LOs, from jet blacks to high yellows." Well, I said, but I'm gonna stop right there. I got the rest of it. I know the rest of it. I just got. But I said, ain't nothing like my LOs, from jet blacks to high yellows. I mean, this is the African American. We have a rainbow. We are a rainbow. You see the African American man, you see a rainbow. You see all the colors. You're like, hey, he's brother. You a brother too? Yeah, I'm a brother. Yeah, he's a brother. That's a brother. From Wesley Snipes to Dwayne Johnson, and everything else in between, we in there. We represent the human freaking race. The race of the African American. Many races of black folk. Classic. We have a rainbow within our community. And believe me, each one, from the darkest to the lightest, we all trip on where the police at, no matter whenever we step out the house. Sometimes while we step in the house, we look around for the police. I mean, dude, listen, I'm trying to tell you, it's a thing. So, I am a representation of the people. Now, again, I could easily be called an African Caucasian. All right, that's. I don't even know why we ain't called that, but it's the America, I guess. Gotta throw that in there somewhere. The African Caucasian American. I mean, it's as closest to the truth there is, dude. That's closer than the. See, the African American only tells one side of the story. And to the African American, man, we don't want. Listen, it took me a long time to embrace this point of view that I'm speaking on right now. It took me a long time. Didn't want no parts of that. And that's how we are too. We like that, man. We don't want no parts of it. However, right? It is, see, what we need to do is start embracing the isness of things. Otherwise, we're in an illusion, in a delusion. If I can't accept what is, I might not like what is. I ain't got to like what is. Just because it is, I got to like it. No, I ain't got to do that. But I can't be denied. I can't be in denial, man. I need to accept what is and then work with what is, what I got. And that's how we move forward. That's how we elevate. That's how we grow. We don't like what is, we change it. You see what I'm saying? But you got to accept what is before you can change anything. You can't change something that ain't. So, just wanted to give a different perspective to set that stage, because we're going to unite humanity. And humanity has been following us in anything we do, the African American, has followed us, style, flavor, music, it don't matter. Cinema, whatever, the style of it don't matter. Whatever we do, people fall in line, especially if we continue to do it. Now, if we fall off, then they wasn't serious about it. Whatever that was. It wasn't real. They didn't feel it. Especially, they gonna stop. If we stop it, they gonna stop. People gonna stop. Everybody in the world gonna stop doing it. They gonna be like, man, I'm not doing that no more. Obviously, it ain't real, because we are represented as the most realest people on the planet. So if we ain't doing it, everybody else stops doing it. Like, well, I guess they ain't. Because if we leaders, we're representing the first and the last of all humans, man. We are the mix. We are the blend. We are the light and the dark, the good and the bad, the right and the wrong, the love and the hate, the real and the fake. We are all of that. And so now what all the suggestion is that it's time through the evolutionary process for us to be who we are, which is leaders. You can see people, even though people follow you, that doesn't mean you're a leader. You have to become aware of your leadership. You might not know that people are following. You might not even pay attention to it. They do what I do sometimes, whatever. But it's time to embrace that characteristic of you. Now you have purpose. So now you can lead the way with focus. You can, with purpose. You can, I'm a leader. Okay, people follow me. All right, well, let me figure out where I'm going. Ding, 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 ding. First, we have to embrace the destiny part, the purpose. Then we have to figure out, we have to say, okay, all right. I mean, you got to embrace that. If you're African American, you got to be like, oh, man, what? Heck yeah. Right? Now, okay, now it's okay, well, what's the purpose? You know what I'm saying? Okay, to lead humanity into one, into the consciousness and awareness and an agreement of one people. Okay? Well, how are we gonna do that, man? We all messed up. We gonna do? Don't worry about all that. Don't worry about the how. The how would take place. It's the isness of the thing that we have to embrace. We have to say yes. Okay? We have to say yes. We have to look in the mirror and say, okay, I volunteer. I step up. I'll be that person. We call them in all, we call them soul models. I'll be the example. And it's not just for African Americans. Soul models is for any human being that wants to step up and say, look, I got you. I got the next thing going. I'm gonna stop doing this. I'm gonna stop doing that. I'm gonna stop doing this. I'm stopping doing that. I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna start doing that. Whole list of things I'm gonna stop, and whole list of things I'm gonna start. Next level, human being, the best I can be. That's a soul model. But it's quadruply important for the African American to become soul models. Okay, it's a heck of, but when you have purpose, it's easy to do. See, it's hard to do the right thing, the next right thing, when you don't have no freaking purpose, man. And we still be doing the right thing. With no purpose. Can you imagine what we be on with purpose? Okay, so embrace that and embrace all in all. This is to African American. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? But embrace all one all. Find out what the heck that is. And you can do that by like, sharing, and subscribing on this channel. And then check out the final, the last lesson. Check that series out. Obviously, check this one. And then check out the whole freaking channel. I got like 200 something videos. You plenty of food for you. I have plenty of food for you here. Okay, I have plenty of food for you. Okay, plenty. Yay! We can eat. You can eat here on all YouTube. Okay, let's pick a video. One of the names that jumps out at you. Whoa! What is this about? What is he talking about with this? Oh, click. Go. And drink and listen. I implore you, my African brother, my African American beautiful brother and sister, I implore you to dive into this channel. First of all, this is the only place you're gonna get your food. We're trying to spread it like the coronavirus, right? But right now, this is the only water hole. So come on in, and I just, if I were you, I'm saying if I were you, and I wanted to connect to purpose, I would snow in for a week. Because there's so much, it's so much love. You have to be basked in love. You need to dive, you need to spread love on you like lotion. Here's what you do. You have purpose. Are you kidding me right now? There's a reason why you exist. Are you what? So that's the next thing you gotta do. Once you embrace the purpose, the next thing you should embrace. I'm speaking kindly, but you should embrace a way of thinking. You need to connect with some stuff. You need to understand your power that you possess, your purpose. You need to understand your purpose and the power, and all in all, is your belief system. It is the original thoughts of your ancestors in Africa. Kings and queens, gods and goddesses. This is what they was on, all in all. You've been separated from that thinking process when you came here. It was stripped from you and you was ripped from you was beaten not to think that way. It was harsh, it was hard, it was harsh, it was a very painful process. Okay? To get your tongue and your way of thinking, those two had to stop here. You have to leave that over there in Africa. Can't come here with all of that. Okay? So it was smashed out of you. Your tongue and your line of thinking, the way you thought. All in all, is what was behind everything we did. We built the pyramids, we mapped the stars. That was the original, all in all is the original thought. It started with all is one, and then entered the parts and pieces. And then it was all about the parts and pieces, and now we're going back into all is one. It's full circle. The first and the last. So now this is your line of thinking. Embrace yourself. Embrace yourself. This is you. This is where you came from. This is where you're going. So you might as well embrace yourself. All in all is you. Okay? I'm going to tell you now. Your purpose can't be fulfilled without all in all. I'm sorry. I know you got, majority of us as Christians, we got Jesus is the Mac. I get it. But Jesus was talking about this. All in all does not go against anything Jesus was saying. Everything Jesus was saying goes right along with all in all. Muhammad, Buddha, Krishna, all of the prophets, since the beginning of time of history, there's always been somebody pointing to the one. All is one is your original language, your original thought. It's where you came from, it's where you're going. So figure out what the heck that is. And you can figure out what that is on this channel. I'm just saying. I'm not trying. See, I know a lot of people, oh man, you just promoting your stuff. See, I knew it was a trick to this. Dude, this is the water hole. What else you want me to do? This is where you can get all your water. I don't know why I point you over there to the desert. I don't know what do you want me to do? It just so happened to be the water hole is here. So whatever, figure it out on your own. Go somewhere else, read a book. Go through all of the bull crap I went through to get this understanding. Or you can just go to the source of the understanding and get it, and then miss all of the headaches and bumps and bruises. It's up to you. You can take 30 years, study it out, and figure it out yourself. You can go do that. People be doing that too. They're like, man, I'm just find out for myself. Okay. So, do that. Dive in. If I were you, I would dive in. Purpose. I need to know where's my source of power? All in all is your source of power. Yeah. Look, all in all is your God's God. And you can go straight to the source. Bypass the middleman. You ain't got to go. No, you go straight to the source. All in all is your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. That dude. And that's yours. And that's your personal. You are personally, directly, indirect. You are directly connected to that source. Directly linked. Like instant. Like bing right now. Boom. In the moment. You, the source. One. Just say it. Now we have purpose, and now we have power behind the purpose. So now the vision that's being painted, the picture that's being painted, it's achievable. It's like purpose and power equals achievement. It's like I can do anything. So now when I lay out the plan from what I have received from, that's right, you got to embrace the next thing after the embracement. This is your diamond. You're a diamond. You're a diamond. You're America's diamond. Okay? You're America's diamond. You're the black diamond. You're the diamond. You're the black and white diamond. The two extremes. One. Bam. Bow. The next thing you have to, after you embrace your purpose, then you embrace all in all, which is the power and the force and the source of the purpose, to make the purpose achievable, to make it believable that it can be achieved, all in all. And then you got to embrace the fact that you are a universe. Each grain of sand on the beach is a beach. You need to embrace the universe you are. Okay? Start traveling that bad boy and listening to yourself. Listen to you. We listen to everybody out here. Everybody outside, everybody got something to say. What about us? What do we have to say? So embrace the universe that you are, and then get up the next day and go to work and see what that do. So now that you have the idea that you're a universe, you have all in all, you have been introduced to all in all, and you know you have purpose. Now, here goes the plan. This is the purpose. This is your purpose. This is why you are here right now, today, in the midst of a pandemic and a social unrest. And dude, this is we are here. We started out in the introduction of Africa, spread all across the globe, traveled all across the globe, and came to this point right now. So that you can do what I'm about to tell you. Now, here we go. Here's the plan. The plan is to free our Caucasian brothers and sisters so that they can free us. They can't free us until we free them. See, then we both are free, and then we can free everyone else together. Actually, okay, the way this works is we're the Caucasian American. Now, this is okay. I need you to open your eyes in your mind. Open your mind. Okay. And you have to understand that all is one. So you need, in order to understand what I'm about to say, you understand. You have to already accept all is one. You have to embrace the parts and the whole, the heads and the tails of the coin. You have to be the coin in order to understand what I'm about to say. Okay, so I'm assuming that you're beginning to embrace the oneness of things. Okay, nothing is your enemy. Everything you experience is you. So there's no opposite. All is one. There's no other. It's just you. Everything you see, everything you experience, all of it, you. So, understanding that a little bit, just a little bit. That's all you need. Just okay, makes a little sense. Kind of crazy, but okay. The color gray. We are African American. Are the color gray. We are the mix of the extreme black and the extreme white. We are the color gray. The color gray and the color white is trapped and entangled into a historical. It kind of like was meant to be. You gotta look at it like a cocoon. If we were to ever, and we can, and we will, we probably have, you know what I'm saying, travel the inside of a cocoon and look at the processes and the goings-ons within the cocoon, it would probably look a lot like this. We're talking about one entity changing into another one. We don't see what happens inside of a cocoon. We just know that the caterpillar, cocoon, butterfly. That's all we know. We don't see the process, but we can see the process if we embrace all as one. That's that's how we get in there. That's how I got into the viewpoint of the Caucasian. That's how I see. That's how I travel. That's how you can travel. Okay? The color gray and the color white is intertwined and intertangled, which is part of the process of the cocoon, the evolution, the transformation, the metamorphosis. All of that is that's a part of the process. So the eggshell, the cocoon has to be, it takes the strength of one to crack the eggshell. All these parts and pieces and many people over there and races and different, all that stuff, that there's no oneness. It takes the strength of one. It's always one. One is always the key to anything. One is the breadcrumbs home. You just follow the one. You should be like, okay, there's a one there, there's a one there, there's a one there. I'm home. The one is the key to everything. So, we have to release the Caucasian. The Caucasian then releases us, and we are finally free. I mean, like, free at last. Free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last. That right there, that's actually possible on both sides of the coin. Okay? We free them, they free us. The reason why they don't free us is because they fear retribution. But we sacrifice retribution, which is our human right. That is our right, is get back. But we sacrifice that right on the altar of all is one. Listen, it's not their freaking fault. They were being used just like we were. We were pawns in the game, both of us, being used to create this black diamond. Black, white diamond. That's what gray diamond, you can call it, the gray diamond. I'm going to call it this. That's the name of this, the subtitle, the gray diamond. Okay? And that, once we release them, they release us. We are then free to assist and unite the rest of humanity into one. Now, everybody's waiting on us. Come on, man. Everybody's been waiting on us. In my last video, I talk about that. People are so tired of us. They're ready to fix it, do it. We're tired of it. Okay, the whole rainbow is the coalition is tired. So once we release them, they release us. Now we are free to advance. The gray diamond rises to the top. Now watch this. Rises to the top. Wait until you hear this. This is going to blow your mind. Because this is how we're going to unite humanity. Gray diamond rises to the top. Everybody follows us. Everybody unites. Everybody joins. Everybody collectively. There's a bigger, greater coalition that says all is one and so are we. Humanity. Okay? We still got our same cultures, our same history. Listen, we got different parts. The toe and the finger don't do the same thing. So every piece of the body is not the same as the next part of the body. Okay? We got the heart, we got the lungs, we got, everybody do certain things, but we're one body. And we understand that. And the head, watch this. That's where y'all gonna trip. The head is gonna be the original African. Watch this. The head of the body. Because there's gonna be ruler, it's gonna be a different mentality. It's gonna be a different thing. We don't know what it is because we ain't been there yet. But we're evolving to this place that is natural, that the galactic community, all of them been through this process. So fear not. Don't worry about what's going on. I know where we go. It's going to your butterfly. You're about to fly. I know that much. Humanity is about to fly. So that's what I do know. But the head, let me show you what the head of humanity is going to look like. Because the question is, well, who's going to represent? Now, a lot of people, it's a rainbow, so you would rotate throughout all the races, and that might be, but for now, this is what I'm not getting that yet, but I'm getting this. I just got it right now, so it could be that, but I don't know how that's going to blend in, but this is what I've been having. The original man, the African, the original from Africa, male, Caucasian, from the Caucasus Mountains, female. Then the rotation, okay, and then it's the male head, female under the male, watch this. And then the rotation is white male, okay, African, throughout the 4 year, whatever it is, I don't know, 4, 10 years, I don't know how we're going to do it. Probably 10s. Might do the tens. The tens is some science to the tens. So it's not. It's like almost like king and queen-ish, but it's gonna be and then a white male and an African female, right? Like that. Then the next rotation is gonna be a white female and an African male. Okay, 10 years. Okay, and then after that, it's gonna be the African female and a white male. See, yin yang, everything. It's black and white. It's going to start out black and white. We're gonna end it off with black and white. But the rest of the planet it's gonna agree to this. Nobody's gonna be racial, all that. Listen, the Caucasian. Think about who the Caucasian will be once they're released from the bondage of fear and guilt. Once they're finally out of that vicious cycle of hell, who will they be? They will be now. You notice how through the movies, the whites are always looked upon as angels. They look at the white person looks like they're the best person on the planet when it comes to movies, videos, all this. It's always the white man, the white woman. They always look like they're the most beautiful, they're angelic. Well, that's what they would be without fear and guilt. And the gray diamond, which is the African American, has the power to release them from fear and guilt. Again, once the disease of fear and guilt is removed from the Caucasian, they won't have what do, and then they see all in all, then they embrace it. They in their minds they can see the bigger picture. They can see where we're going. They can see what this is. They can see what I see, what you're seeing, what you're gonna see, what the world is gonna see. The humanity, dude. Then we start blessing. Then we hook up as one. There won't be no misuses of animals. Oh, all the slaughter. I'm sorry. I know. Listen to the slaughterhouses. I'm sorry. You dog. But the good news is, see, this is what people fear. This is what it's fear. But we're releasing that. We're taking that away from you now. Now you fear nothing. You don't fear the unknown no more. The fear of the unknown doesn't exist anymore here on the next level. We don't fear the unknown. The fear is not crippling. It's a human, natural fear, clear and present danger type of thing. The bear coming, I gotta go. That's okay. But this crippling, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I can't move. Stuff, no. Fear doesn't do that. Fear makes you move. Are you kidding me? Right? Real fear, true fear, natural, organic fear makes you move something. Ain't no sitting around stuck on no fear. It's this other unnatural stuff that needs to be eliminated. And that's what we're going to do with our Caucasian brothers and sisters. See, we don't have to forgive them. And nor do we have to make them believe that we won't do harm. We won't rise up and take flight. And we don't have to improve. All we have to do is show them all one all. The big picture, show them the big picture, and they'll be like, "Oh, there's no way in the world." They're not gonna. It's not. First of all, it's not in them, and second of all, there's no need to. It's always one. There's no reason to attack yourself. And they'll see that that's what they've been doing all this time is attacking themselves. They'll be like, we gotta stop that. We gotta go through the Caucasian. We gotta lift the knee by no more racial profiling by the police. Now they're like, whoever's doing crime, The first one, saw some of these Caucasians go, y'all gonna be like, what the heck is this? You know what I'm saying? But then actually, the police department, processing plants, animal processing plants all over the globe, all over the nation, all of the things, pharmaceutical companies, all of that stuff is gonna go away. Let me tell you something. Now, the companies, billion-dollar industries, every one I just said, billion-dollar industries, so they're not gonna be, they're not gonna go out without a fight, per se. I want they see the bigger picture, man. Dude, they're gonna see how what they have been doing has been holding us back. The evolutionary process ain't supposed to be taking this long, man. The Earth is on quarantine, but everybody's waiting on us. But it's like, God, what's taking them so long? They should have been out by now. Everybody else came out half this time. Why is they still stuck? And the all in all will give you the global type of perspective where you're like, whoa, what the heck am I doing? And you're going to want to shut that down yourself and embrace the idea that there's other stuff that you can do. And you can become a billionaire doing other stuff. You don't got to do that. You can save lives. You can do stuff productive to the oneness of humanity so we can, our strength, you start pulling your weights. The way we can break out the cocoon so we can fly. We got to fly. You see, all of this stuff that we're doing that we shouldn't be doing, we'll stop doing it naturally. Understanding, number one, we're killing, we're stopping and slowing down our own process. You say, like, God, what the heck am I doing? Two, I can do something else. I don't have to do this. See, it opens up solutions. It opens up solutions. All in all, it's where all the solutions are that are not here. We can't see the solution because we need to see holistically. We need to see with one eye. We need to see, as we see with these two eyes, and that throws everything off. We see the solutions, but we don't understand them. So we don't see the solutions. You see? So, all in all, we get it. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, got it. Copy that. So, I'm going to go ahead and end this off. We're definitely going to do a part 4. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about this so far. Got a lot of information on the table. Imagine being free for real. That's worth it. I'm sorry, man. That's a worthy goal. Yeah, it ain't like how you imagine, but it's a possibility, man. It's like it's a probability. All right, you guys, y'all know what time it is. Be beautiful as you are. Peace, and one is all.
Who are you? Where you been? Who are you? Who are we? It's an age-old question. To be or not to be? That was the question. To be and not to be. That is now the answer.